So I'm going to be offering yoga every Tuesdays now. Hi David, how are you? Welcome. So I just got a job teaching kids music and yoga at the school system in Alpharetta. So I'm going to be offering yoga just on Tuesdays for the time being, so I can work this other job on Thursdays. But you're always welcome to the recordings if you want to practice on Thursdays as well. You can always practice on your own with the recordings, but for the time being, I'm just going to stick with Tuesdays. Hi, Samira. So if anyone has any requests, something particular you want to work on today, feel free to type a message. Let me know. Last call for any particular requests. David, I know you like neck stretches, so we'll definitely get in some neck stretches. All right, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So for today's practice, I invite you to start in a child's pose. So bring your big toes together, widen the knees, sink your hips on your heels, reach your fingers forward, and relax your forehead on your mat. And just take a moment, settle into your child's pose. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. And notice how your breath feels naturally today. Observing the quality of your inhale and noticing the quality of your exhale. Notice if your breath is fast or slow, shallow or deep, smooth or choppy. Notice if your breath feels constricted at all. And after checking in with the breath, mentally scan from your head to your toes and notice how you're feeling physically in this time, in this space, as you scan from your head to your toes. And after that body scan, I invite you to take a moment, turn inward. Silently acknowledge and accept how you're feeling mentally and emotionally today. Let go of any notion of how you think you should feel or how you would like to feel ideally, and give yourself permission to honor and accept how you do feel in the mind and in the heart. And after checking in with the breath, the body, the mind, the heart, just gently place your palms together up overhead in your child's pose. And just take a moment, honor yourself for showing up to this practice today, to refine the body, mind, and spirit for your own sake and for all the lives that you influence. And when you're ready, I invite you to join me for 3 deep cleansing breaths. Take a deep inhale, fill up the belly first, followed by the ribs, then the chest. Pause, hold your breath at the top. Then open the mouth, slowly exhale, releasing any physical stress. Second time, take a deeper breath in. Expand more through the belly, more through the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath at the top. Open the mouth, slowly exhale. Think of releasing any emotional stress. Third time, take a deeper breath in. Expand through the belly, expand through the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Maybe see if you can sniff in a little bit more air at the top. Then open the mouth, slowly exhale. Think of releasing any mental stress, releasing any distracting thoughts. And now I invite you to shift to Ujjayi breath. Close the lips and gently constrict the throat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. A longer breath out through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. Slower exhale through the nose. And continue to practice deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales, finding your own pace, your own rhythm, making sure your exhale is a little longer than your inhale. And as you continue to concentrate on deepening and lengthening your breath, if you'd like to set a personal intention for your practice, think of a state of being that you would like to cultivate today. Here's a quote for inspiration. In this life, there will be mountains you must climb, and valleys you must tread through. And there will also be coastlines and open fields that invite you to slow down on this long journey and allow yourself to gently be, to simply be. So maybe take a moment, think about what these words might mean to you today. Maybe set an affirmation related to this quote, or set a different affirmation that calls to you. Maybe something as simple as one word like, I'm grounded, I'm centered, I'm stable, I'm open, I'm adaptable, I'm peaceful. Any quality you would like to call in today. For the next 3 breaths, I invite you to silently recite a personal mantra that's meaningful to you 3 times for the next 3 breaths. And after your 3rd breath, your 3rd mantra, we'll start connecting breath to movement. So take a deep inhale, plant your palms forward, and exhale, press up to tabletop, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, fingers spread wide, warming up in one of my favorite ways with cat-cow. So inhale as you tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back and down, and lift the head, cow pose. Exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, press them out away, chin to chest, cat pose. Several more rounds. Inhale, arch the spine, gaze up to cow. And exhale, round the spine, press up to cat. Keep moving and breathing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm, syncing breath to movement. Maybe keeping your eyes closed. Gentle reminder, I encourage you to close your eyes as much as you can throughout practice. Closing your eyes will help calm your nervous system. And closing your eyes will help you focus inward on what's happening within the mind, exploring inward and outward. You want to make sure your head is in proper alignment, so only turn your head to see what I'm doing. If anything I'm saying is unclear, practice a few more rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to cow and exhale to cat. Releasing tension in the shoulders, the neck, the hips. You can continue like this, or if you want to go deeper, inhale as you arch to cow, just circle the head and hips clockwise. And then exhale as you round to cat, circle the head and hips counterclockwise. Inhale, circle the head and hips up. And exhale, circle the head and hips down. And practice a few more like this, getting a little deeper into the hips, the low back, releasing tension in the neck. Taking it nice and slow. Moving with your breath. And then go the other way. Just reverse the direction of the circle. So inhale, circle up. And exhale, circle down. Inhale, circle the head and hips up. And exhale, circle the head and hips down. Just practice a few more rounds. And then when you're ready, I invite you to take a big breath in, tuck your toes, and exhale, lift the hips and lower the heels, downward dog. So pressing your fingertips down and forward, like you're trying to press the front edge of the mat away from you. Rotate the inner arches of the elbows forward, press the shoulders away from the ears, knit in the ribs, gaze at the belly. Pressing the heels down and out towards the earth. Then inhale, bend the right knee, gaze up under the left shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend the left knee, gaze up under the right shoulder. Exhale, release, and just practice a few more rounds, pedaling out the feet. Releasing tension in the hips and releasing tension in the neck as you gently rock your head side to side. Opening the hamstrings. Then find stillness in your downward dog. Take a deep inhale, lift the heels, round the spine vertebrae by vertebrae to plank. Hips line with shoulders, shoulders over wrists. If this is too intense, just lower your knees and assisted plank. So assisted plank with the knees lowered is always more of a beginner option. Either way, the knees, hips, and shoulders are in one line. You're pressing the mat away from you with the fingertips and knuckles, lengthening through the crown of the head, activating the core. Now take a deep inhale. And exhale, hug the navel to the spine. As you lift the hips, lower the heels, back to downward dog. We'll practice flowing between plank and down dog. Inhale, round the spine to plank. Exhale, lift the hips, lower the heels, down dog. Inhale, round the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae to plank. And exhale, downward dog. Again, inhale, rotate to plank. Exhale, downward dog. And then take a deep breath in, look between your thumbs. And exhale, tiptoe your feet towards your hands until you arrive at a forward fold. Make sure your feet are about 2 fists apart. Make sure your feet are straight, knees with a micro bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Press the fingers to the shins, roll the shoulders back and down, draw the chin in, lengthen through the crown. Exhale as you fold, couple more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Now flip your palms and press the tops of the hands into the mat so you're stretching the front of the wrists. Maybe stay here or maybe slide your hands underneath your feet so the toes massage the inside of the wrist. Driving the elbows outward, shake your head yes, shake your head no, releasing tension in the neck, the shoulders. Full body stretch. And as you breathe here in this fold, notice any thoughts in your mind. If your mind is trying to cling to any worries of the past or future, see if you can let those thoughts go for now. Allow your breath to ground you to the present moment. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, gently release your hands from underneath your feet. Slowly curl up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slow. Slowly stacking your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. Making your way to mountain pose. So make sure your feet are just about 2 fists apart. Make sure your feet are straight, making an 11. Spread your toes wide. Feel your weight distribute evenly on all 4 corners of your feet. Practice rooting through the heels, lifting the kneecaps. Practice slightly tucking in the tailbone. And on each exhale, practice scooping the belly in and up to activate your core. Roll your shoulders back and down. Reach down through the fingertips. So you should feel a stretch in the trapezius, opening the chest. Draw your chin in. Lift through the crown of the head. Take a moment. Feel all your muscles come alive. Feel this alignment. Breathe. So now we'll practice a variation of Sun Series B, or Sun Series A first today, then we'll transition to B. So inhale, swoop your hands out and overhead, palms together, gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Just 2 more like that. Breath to movement. Inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Eyes on the thumbs, palms together. Exhale, leading with the heart. Dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Now bend your knees a lot. Plant your palms under your shoulders and step your right leg back to a runner's lunge. So the left knee should be directly over the ankle. Slide your fingertips back to frame your left foot. Now inhale, get lighter on the fingertips. Exhale, tap your right knee down. Inhale, lift the right knee up. Exhale, tap it down. Now option 1 is to stay here. Option 2 is to lift up that left heel. Inhale, lift the right knee up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift the right knee up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, float the right knee. Exhale, tap it down. Then inhale, swoop your hands up overhead. So keeping the tailbone tucked, the navel in on your exhale, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, grab your right wrist, draw your right wrist to the left, side body stretch. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, grab the left wrist, side body stretch the other way. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lower the left heel if it's raised. Take the right hand on the left side of the head and just gently draw that right ear to the right shoulder, reaching that left arm back and down. So you're breathing into the left side of the neck. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, switch hands. So take the left hand, wrap it around the head, pressing the left hand to the right side of the head, drawing the right shoulder back and down. Deep breath in, long breath out. Good. Now inhale, reach the hands up, and exhale, lower your fingertips to frame your left foot. Now take a deep inhale, lunge a little deeper, reach that left arm forward. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the left leg, flex the left foot. Bow as you circle the left arm down and around. So this is our next little flow. So inhale as you lunge forward. And then exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the left leg, circle that left arm down and forward. Inhale as you lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back, circle the left arm around. Inhale as you lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back, circle that left arm around. Inhale as you lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back, bowing forward, opening the hamstring. Inhale as you lunge. And then exhale, shift back and bow. This time plant both palms underneath the shoulders. Now take a deep breath in and exhale. Tuck the back toes. See if you can float that back knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, straighten that right leg. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Now inhale, bend the right knee. And then exhale, lunge forward. Plant your palms, tuck the back toes, float the right knee, and step the left foot back to the right, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Slower breath out. Inhale, look between your thumbs, step the right foot forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, left foot to right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the hands out and overhead. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So now we're going to explore that same sequence on the opposite side. Inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, plant your palms. Now this time you're going to step your left foot back to a runner's lunge. Right knee directly over the ankle. Slide your fingertips to frame your right foot. Inhale, get lighter on the fingertips. Exhale, tap the left knee down. Inhale, float the left knee. Exhale, tap it down. So option 1 is to keep that right heel lowered. Option 2 is to lift that right heel. Inhale, float the left knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, reach your hands up overhead, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, grab the left wrist. Draw the left wrist to the right until you feel a side body stretch. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, grab the right wrist. Draw the right wrist to the left, side body stretch. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, ground the right heel. Then take your right hand on the left side of the head. Lower that left hand by the hip. Just drawing the right ear to the right shoulder, breathing into the neck. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, release. And exhale, switch hands. So just take the left hand to the right side of the head, drawing the right shoulder back and down. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lower the fingertips to frame your front foot. Now inhale, lunge deeper. Reach the right arm forward. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the right leg, flex the right foot, bow forehead to shin as you circle your right arm down and around. So we're going to practice several more like this. So inhale, lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the right leg, circle the right arm around. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, shift back and circle the right arm. Inhale, deep lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back, circle the right arm. Again, inhale, lunge. Exhale, shift back and circle. Now plant your right palm underneath the shoulders. So both palms should be directly underneath the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, tuck your back toes. Exhale, float that back knee. Now inhale, straighten the left leg. And exhale, lower the left knee to hover. Again, inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Lower that left knee down. And then inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the back toes, float the back knee. Step back to downward dog. Take a deep breath in. A longer breath out. Full inhale. Slower exhale. Inhale, look between your thumbs, step your left foot forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, right foot to left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop your hands out and overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And I invite you to close your eyes for the next few breaths. Just take a moment. Notice how you're feeling outward in the body. Observe how you're feeling inward in the mind. If your mind has wandered elsewhere, gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to the intention, the affirmation you set for yourself. So now we're going to practice a variation of Sun Series B. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the hands up, chair pose. So make sure the knees are over the ankles, slight tuck of the tailbone, hug the navel in, shoulders back and down, but really reach to the fingertips. Inhale, sink the hips lower, reach the hands higher. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take your left elbow on the outer right thigh, gaze over your right shoulder. Twist. So keep the knees parallel. Inhale, lengthen more through the spine. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, back to center. Sink the hips low, reach the hands high. And exhale, twist to the left. Take the right elbow on the outer left thigh. Knees stay parallel, eyes on the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen more through the spine. And exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, back to center. Sink the hips low, reach the hands high. And exhale, straighten the legs. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, plant your palms, step or float to plank. Lower your knees. Draw your elbows into the ribs. Lower your chest and your chin. Hips stay raised at first. Then inhale. Untuck your toes, sink your hips, and pull your chest forward and up to cobra. Exhale, plant your palms under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Option to press up to assisted plank with the knees lowered, or regular plank with the knees lifted. Then lift the hips and lower the heels, downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, bend the knees, step or lightly float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. Option 2, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or float back to plank. You can lower knees, chest, chin like last time, or chaturanga. Keeping the knees lifted. Drawing the elbows into the ribs. Lower the body in one line. Then inhale, open the chest. So remember, you always have the option of cobra, like last time, or up dog with straighter arms. Gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles, shoulders back and down. Lift through the crown of the head. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Maybe float your knees. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale, look between your thumbs, bend your knees, step or lightly float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. Option 3, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or float back to plank, or this time, maybe try floating straight back to chaturanga. Elbows over wrists, shoulders lined with elbows. This time around, try as many push-ups as you can. The knees can be lowered or lifted in your push-ups. Make sure they're chaturanga push-ups, so the elbows draw into the ribs, moving with your breath, activating the core. Then on your next inhale, open the chest, cobra or up dog. Then exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, step or lightly float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. So I invite you to join me for 3 more rounds of that basic Sun Series B. Remember your options. You can lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. You can open to cobra or up dog. You can do extra push-ups or not. Most importantly, whatever variation you choose, try to connect 1 breath per movement. We'll do 3 more rounds of Sun B together. Picking up the pace. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the palms, step or float back to plank, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Maybe do some extra push-ups. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, travel to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, go through your own variation of vinyasa. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. And I invite you to close your eyes for the next few breaths. Just take a moment, take inventory. Notice how your breath feels, how your body feels. Notice the thoughts in your mind. Let go of any thoughts that may not be serving you well. Bring your awareness back to your personal intention, back to your mantra. Now we'll practice some more variations of Sun Series B, adding on. Inhale, back to chair pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or float back to plank, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, float the right leg high to the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw your right heel to your hip. Open the hip, open the quad. Then if it feels good, circle the right knee, releasing tension in the hip. Then when you're ready, square your hips. Inhale, float the right leg high to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your right knee to your nose and hover here. So shoulders over wrists, pressing the mat away from you, doming the upper back. We're going to alternate knee taps on the elbows. So inhale, tap the right knee to the right elbow. Exhale, tap the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, tap the right. Exhale, tap the left. Inhale, tap the right. Exhale, tap the left. Inhale, tap the right. Exhale, tap the left. Inhale, float the right leg back, three-legged dog. Then exhale, draw your right knee to your nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. So the right knee should be over the ankle. The left heel should be over the ball of the left foot. Tailbone tucked, navel in, shoulders back and down. Now take a deep breath in. And then exhale, lower the left hand on the inside of the right foot. Right arm reaches high to the ceiling. So we're going to do sort of what we did before in Sun A, but we're going to keep this left knee lifted. So inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg as you circle the right arm up and around. Inhale, bend the right knee, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg, circle the right arm up and around. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, twisted pyramid with the arms circle. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, twisted pyramid, circle the arm. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, twisted pyramid, circle the arm. One more. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, hold your twisted pyramid. Now inhale, open the heart even more, gaze upward. Then exhale, plant the right palm underneath your right shoulder. Now shift more weight to your right foot. Maybe walk your fingertips back, just a handprint or two. So you really are using your core here. We're going to try floating pyramid. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw the left heel to the hip. Deep breath in. And then exhale, swing that left leg forward as you bend the right knee to pistol. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, step back to twisted pyramid. Deep breath in. Long breath out. So we're going to try to flow between these shapes. Just do the best you can. So you're pressing the fingertips into the mat. You have to really use your core here. So inhale. Exhale, use the core. Float the left heel towards the hip. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Bend the right knee. Kick that left leg forward. Pistol. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to pyramid. One more round. Deep breath in. Exhale, floating pyramid. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee, kick the left leg forward to pistol. Then take a deep inhale and exhale, sink the hips. Bring the right foot to the inner left thigh, widen the knee. Inhale, lift up tall, and then exhale, twist to the left. So bring the back of the left hand to the low back. Take your right hand outside the left foot. So the left hand is reaching towards the inner right thigh. Inhale, lift up taller. Exhale, twist deeper. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift up taller. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, lift up taller. Exhale, twist. Great. Now inhale, right knee to chest. Plant your right foot. Then exhale, plant the left palm behind you. We're going to lift the hips. Inhale, lift the hips, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the hips, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Now inhale, boat pose, Navasana. Floating the legs, floating the arms, balancing on the sacrum. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. We're going to play with opening and closing the legs. Inhale, open the legs. Exhale, close. Using the core. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, cross your ankles, roll over your shins, plant your palms, step or float to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, step or float. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. And I invite you to close your eyes for the next few breaths. Just take a moment, take inventory. Notice how your breath feels, how your body feels. Notice the thoughts in your mind. Let go of any thoughts that may not be serving you well, such as thoughts of judgment or inner criticism, and let go of expectation. Bring your awareness back to your personal mantra that you set at the beginning of class. Regulate your breath, and we'll explore that same sequence on the opposite side. Just do the best you can. Take your own modifications if you need them. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms. Step or float, back to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, float the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the left heel to the hip. Open the hip and open the quad. And then if it feels good, circle this left knee, releasing tension in the hip. Then when you're ready, square your hips. Inhale, float the left leg high. Exhale, draw your left knee to your nose. Now you're doming the upper back, shoulders over wrists, pressing the mat away. We're going to tap the left knee on either elbow. So inhale, tap the left knee to the left elbow. Exhale, tap it to the right. Inhale, tap the left. Exhale, tap the right. Inhale, tap the left. Exhale, tap the right. Inhale, float the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left knee to your nose. Gently step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. So the left knee is over the ankle, the right heel's over the ball of the right foot, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, plant the right palm underneath the right shoulder and a little twist. Now, inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, straighten the left leg as you circle the left arm up and around. A few more. Inhale, bend the left knee, left arm reaches forward. Exhale, twisted pyramid, circling the left arm. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, twisted pyramid, circling the arm. Inhale, lunge forward, reach forward. Exhale, shift back, circle the arm. One more. Inhale, lunge forward, reach forward. Exhale, twisted pyramid. Now inhale, open the chest even more. And exhale, plant the left palm underneath the left shoulder. Then maybe walk your fingertips back, a handprint or two. So we're going to really work the core here. We're going to try to float the pyramid. So you have to hug the navel into the spine. So take a deep breath in, then exhale. Draw your right heel to your hip. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Take a deep inhale, then exhale, bend that left knee, swing that right leg forward to a pistol. Deep breath in, long breath out. So now we're gonna try to flow. Inhale, knee to chest, step the right leg back, twisted pyramid. Exhale, see if you can float your pyramid. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee, kick the right leg forward. Keep that right heel floating. Deep inhale, and exhale, step the right foot back to pyramid. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist a floating pyramid. Deep breath in. Exhale, pistol. Take a deep inhale. Now exhale, lower your hips. Bring the left foot to the inner right thigh. Inhale, reach the hands up, and exhale, twist to the right. So bring the back of the right hand to the low back, the left hand on the outer right foot. So the right fingers reach for the inner left thigh. Inhale as you lift up taller. Exhale, twist deeper, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, lift up taller. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, lift up taller. Exhale, twist. Great. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend the left knee, plant your left foot, then plant your right palm underneath the shoulders. We're going to lift and lower the hips. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, float the legs, boat pose Navasana. Shoulders back and down, really working the core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, open the legs. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now take a deep breath in, release the hands. Exhale, cross your ankles, roll over your shins, plant your palms, step or float back to plank, go through a vinyasa. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, step or float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. And I invite you to close your eyes for the next few breaths. And just take a moment here. Notice how you're feeling outward and inward. Let go of any distracting thoughts and bring your awareness back to your personal mantra, back to your affirmation. When you're ready, open the eyes and find a drishti, a focal point in front of you that's not moving. Take a big breath in, open the arms wide, and exhale, wrap the left arm over your right. Give yourself a hug, so just breathing into the upper back. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, stay here, or practice eagle arms, pressing the hands together, or maybe wrap palm to palm. Now option one is just to breathe into the upper back, or try the eagle legs. So take a deep inhale, then exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips like chair pose. Shift your weight to your left foot, draw your right knee to your chest, cross the right leg over the left. So you're just tapping the right toes down like a kickstand. Or if it's accessible, wrap the right foot all the way around the left shin. So see how low you can sink your hips, how high you can reach your hands. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, really push down through the left foot, straighten the left leg. Draw your right knee to your chest. Now interlace your fingers behind you. Draw your fists back. Take a deep breath in. Kick your right leg forward. Then exhale, swoop the right leg down and back. Tilt forward, till you find a warrior three. Body parallel to the mat, interlacing the fingers behind you. Right toes face down. Lift through the inner thigh to square the hips. Take a deep inhale, a long breath out. Then inhale back to standing, swoop the right leg forward, and exhale, mountain pose. Deep breath in, long breath out. So we're going to practice the standing balance on the opposite side now. Inhale, open the arms wide, and exhale, wrap your right arm over the left this time. Just give yourself a hug, opening the upper back. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, maybe transition to eagle arms, pressing the backs of the hands together or wrap palm to palm. You can just stay here or try the eagle legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips back and down. Shift your weight to your right foot, left knee to chest. Cross that left leg over the right, zip up the thighs. Maybe just tap the left toes down like a kickstand. Or if it's accessible, wrap the left foot all the way around the calf. Now see how low you can sink your hips, how high you can reach your hands. Focus your eyes on that still point in front of you. That's your drishti. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, straighten the right leg, left knee to chest. Interlace the fingers behind you. Take a big breath in, straighten the left leg, and then exhale, swoop the left leg back and down. Tilt forward till you find warrior three. So keep interlacing the fingers behind you, lifting through the inner left thigh to square the hips. See if you can get your body parallel to the mat. Focus the eyes downward on a still point on the floor. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, back to standing, head over heart, heart over hips. Swing the left leg forward. Exhale, mountain pose. Great, toe heel the feet about mat width apart. Heels in, toes out. Take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and up. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bend the knees, sink the hips. So driving the tailbone down to the earth. Mulasana. Grab a prop if you need one here under the hips. Pressing the elbows into the thighs into the elbows. Shoulders back and down. Really lift through the crown of the head. And for the next 3 breaths, I invite you to silently recite your personal mantra, your intention, 3 times for 3 breaths. And after the 3rd breath, the 3rd mantra, bring your hands behind your hips, lower the hips on the mat. Toe heel the feet about hip width apart. Inhale, reach your hands forward, and exhale slowly. Curl the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Then plant your palms on either side of your hips. Slide your heels to graze your fingertips. Keeping the head straight and the chin lifted, we're going to transition to bridge pose. So maybe take a moment. Think about any qualities you might want to invite into the heart space. And when you're ready, inhale, press into the feet, tuck in the tailbone, lift the hips until you feel a gentle opening in the front of the chest. Head straight, chin lifted. Maybe interlace the fingers behind you. Maybe lift up the heels. And as you breathe into your variation of bridge pose, perhaps think of inviting specific qualities into the heart space as you open through the heart center. Maybe qualities like patience, forgiveness, compassion, love, gratitude for others and for yourself. Inhale, lift the hips higher, open the heart space even more. Then exhale, slowly lower the hips, vertebrae by vertebrae. Then take a deep inhale, hug the right knee to the chest. Exhale, cross your right ankle over the left thigh, figure 4. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. Hug the left knee to the chest until you feel a nice stretch in the right hip. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale. Slide the right knee on top of the left. Zip up the thighs. Inhale, open the arms wide. And exhale, scoot your hips to the right as you rotate the knees to the left. Gaze at the right fingertips. Breathing deeply into this twist. Shoulders should be flat. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. And maybe think of wringing out the spine of any toxins or impurities. With each slow exhalation, maybe think of releasing any energy that's no longer serving your highest good. And on your next exhale, slowly release the twist and switching sides. Inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, figure 4. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, interlace your fingers behind the right thigh, drawing the knee to the chest until you feel a nice stretch in the hip. Deep breath in. Slower breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, slide the left knee on top of the right, zipping up the thighs. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, scoot your hips an inch to the left as you rotate the knees to the right. Gaze to the left for a twist. Deep breath in. Slower breath out. Take a few more breaths. Maybe visualize wringing out the spine of toxins. And with each slow exhalation, maybe think of releasing any energy that's no longer serving you well. And on your next exhale, whenever you're ready, slowly release the twist. Then take a deep inhale, hug both knees to your chest. And exhale, grab the outer edges of the feet, open the legs, happy baby. Maybe gently rock a little here, massaging the low back. And maybe play with straightening one leg, then straightening the other. Just take the next few breaths to tune into your body. Any stretches, any movements that your body is telling you it needs, honor that for the next few breaths. And whenever you feel ready, bring the soles of the feet together. Lower your feet beneath your hips, widen the knees, and grab the inner arches of the elbows up overhead. Close the eyes, deep breath in, longer breath out. Allow your breath to grow longer and deeper. Allow your breath to self-soothe and self-heal. Send yourself gratitude for your practice, for showing up, working hard, maybe trying something new. Perhaps pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, prioritizing self-care and growth for your sake and for others. Maybe bring your awareness back to your intention now. In this life, There will be mountains you must climb, and valleys you must tread through. And there will also be coastlines and open fields that invite you to slow down on this long journey and allow yourself to simply be. Whenever you feel ready, gently extend the legs long. Allow the toes to rotate outward. Allow the hands to rest on either side of the hips. Open the palms, close the eyes, and give yourself permission to fully relax in Shavasana. I'll be silent for the next minute as we allow the body and the mind to absorb, integrate, and heal from the practice. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath and back to your body. Maybe gently circle the wrists, circle the ankles, maybe rock your head, inviting gentle movement back into the body. And if it feels good on an inhale, do a full body stretch. And as you exhale, gently roll to one side of your body, keeping your eyes closed and your awareness inward. Take your time as you gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Noticing the quality of your breath now as you gently come to a seat. Notice if your breath feels different from when we started. Notice if your body feels different. Take a moment, observe any subtle shifts in your mood, your mind, your energy. Maybe reflect on your personal intention. I'll do 3 cleansing breaths, and the third time I'll chant Om to seal our practice with peace. I hope you join. Inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, fill up all the way. Nice long cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. Bring your hands to your heart. If you'd like to join me for a final moment of gratitude, just think of one thing in your life that you feel grateful for today. And allow this grateful feeling to grow, wash over you. And may this grateful feeling carry with you. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. I hope you feel challenged, worked out, stretched out, calm and centered. Please feel free to reach out with any questions, comments, concerns, or any specific requests for next time. So starting September, I'll be working at the school system teaching kids music and yoga Thursdays. So starting in September, I'm just going to be offering this this virtual class Tuesdays. But you're always welcome to the recording. So if you'd like a recording, please feel free to let me know. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you guys next Tuesday. All right, hello everyone. Good morning, Surgasuna. It's technically afternoon here in Atlanta. How are you today, Surgasuna? Surg? So just so you guys know, now's the time to be a little more interactive with me. Now that hour of yoga is over, if you have any additional questions, if you want any additional guidance with any of the poses, any of the practices, the breath work, I think the most difficult pose we worked on today was floating pyramid. So if anyone has any questions about floating pyramid, you want any additional guidance, now's the time to let me know. Now that the hour of yoga, the class is over, I can be a little more interactive with you guys. So that's usually how I structure my time here on Twitch. I offer a full hour where I kind of get in the flow state. And then afterwards, I'm a little more interactive. So now's the time for just chatting. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. So Surgasuna, you just finished breakfast? How was your breakfast? Thank you, Mopar. I am so happy to hear that you enjoyed the yoga class, Mopar. It was a full body workout. What did you have for breakfast, Serg? I had 2 eggs and a side of hash browns. Okay, not too unhealthy. Eggs are good in the morning, as long as you don't put too much butter and too much salt on them. Zogdila, thank you for following me. And thank you for following me, Oliver. Anybody following along with the yoga class? Now's the time to let me know if you have any questions. You're welcome, Zogdila. Also, if you enjoyed my yoga sequence today and you'd like to support my work here, I have a donation link. So all you have to do is click on that link. I accept anything that you can afford, pay what you can, even just $1 is appreciated. So I just shared my donate link. So if you want to donate, that link's there. But no pressure on that. If money is tight, I understand. I'm happy to be here regardless. But please let me know if you have any questions or if you want any additional guidance, any support. I know twisted pyramid and floating pyramid, it's more of an advanced move. So if you tried those moves and you were struggling, I'd be happy to offer any additional guidance right now. So just let me know. Or if you want to just chat with me, that's cool too. Kim, what is your usual go-to for breakfast? So lately I haven't really been eating food for breakfast. Lately I've just been making myself a little cacao drink with organic cacao, turmeric, black pepper, ginger, a little apple cider vinegar, and just water, some almond milk or almond milk creamer. And then I'll wait to eat until when I get hungry. But on the mornings that I am hungry, I will have a smoothie. Typically, I'll blend a bunch of organic greens and organic fruits with lemon, so that way I get a lot of produce and antioxidants and energy for the whole day. Sometimes I'll have oatmeal. Sometimes I'll have eggs, but whenever I make my eggs, I don't... Oh, hi, John. Good to see you. You just woke up? Well, you missed yoga today, but you can always go back and watch the sequence. And if you want a recording of it, just let me know, and I can send you an unlisted link on YouTube if you'd like to watch the recording. So just let me know, John. Okay, sure thing. So I will upload the recording from today's class on YouTube, and I will make it an unlisted link so only folks with the link can see it, and I will share it with you, John. How's your back doing, John? Oh, you have bad days? Yeah, I feel like you're bound to have some better days, some not so good days, because when you have any type of injury or issue with your back, it can take a long time to get over. But hopefully the bad days help accent the good days. But for the last 3 months, oh good! So the last 3 months has been mostly improved. Yay! I'm happy to hear that. Have you been practicing any of the practices I shared with you, John? Well, as long as the good days are more often than the bad days, that is a win, and that is something to be happy about. I think that goes for everything in life, right? We're never going to have only good days. We're going to have some good and some bad. But if you have more good days than bad days, that's all we can really ask for. I have failed? What do you mean you have failed? What did you fail? Why are you crying? Why are you sending the crying emojis? What's wrong, John? We're here to help. Oh, you haven't been doing your homework. That's why. You haven't been doing those practices? Well, I'm going to send you today's video. Today we really worked on core, and I mean, it was a full body workout. We did a lot of balance. So some of the practices we did today may help your back issues. You just want to be careful when you're twisting. Listen to your body, and you may want to ask your doctor before trying this routine as well, the one we did today. Exactly, Mopar. Sometimes we have ups and sometimes we have downs. But when we have more ups than downs, I feel like that's all we can really ask for. Surgasuna says, today is a good day because we got to see Kim's stream. Yeah, I guess we didn't have any technical issues today. I think what happened last time is I went on YouTube and I Googled no copyright music, royalty-free music. And even though it said royalty-free on YouTube, I think there was like a weird copyright issue because there were also commercials on that. And I think as soon as, the Twitch, the powers that be on Twitch saw that, they probably that's what I'm guessing is what happened last time. But thanks to Mopar sent me some royalty-free music, so I'll be using Mopar's links because I just like to play music at the beginning when I'm getting everything set up, just to kind of notify people that the stream is starting. I like to play a little music before I start interacting with you guys. Much love to you, John. Fist bump. Fist bump. If anyone is interested in one-on-one private health coaching, I run a health coaching business, so you're welcome to click on that link that Nightbot shared, which is yogaflowwithkim.online. yogaflowwithkim.online. It has all my information, all my offerings. I work one-on-one. I'm a certified nutrition specialist and health coach, and then I customize specific sequences based on your needs. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to click on that link. Hey Kim, I spend a lot of time sitting in a chair and my lower back hurts the next morning. What stretches or exercise would you recommend that I do during breaks? Okay, so that's a pretty common issue for people who sit in a chair a lot. So one of the easiest things you can do, as soon as you have a break, run to the bathroom as often as you can, and do simple roll downs like this. It's just a spinal roll. So it's a forward fold, breathe in, and then breathe out, forward fold, and just relax your shoulders, relax your head. What this does is alleviate tension in the lower back. You can grab the inner arches of your elbows and sway a little side to side, and then try this twist. So bending your right knee, reaching your left arm high, pressing the left hip back in space, eyes on the left fingers. So you can take a big breath in, and then breathe out, forward fold, then go the other way, inhale as you bend the left knee, reaching the right arm high, twisting, eyes on the right fingers, then exhale as you fold. So just kind of breathing a few times with this twist. It's a simple and effective way to alleviate low back pain. And then you can take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly curl up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. So that's a simple and effective thing you can do for alleviating lower back pain on your breaks from work, because you can do it standing. Now, if you have any situation where you can lie down, anytime you stretch the piriformis like this, so stretch like doing these figure 4 stretches, that can also be really helpful. Figure 4 stretches like this. This can help alleviate lower back pain. I know we did this today at the end of practice, and doing gentle twists like this, rotating the knees to the right as you turn your head to the left. Deep breaths in, long breaths out, and then going the other way. You can also do a figure 4 sitting in a chair. So if you're sitting in a chair, just crossing your right ankle over your left thigh and then kind of bowing forward, that will help you stretch the piriformis while you're sitting in a chair. And you can also just do gentle twists like this while you're sitting in the chair. Does that make sense? Any questions about that? Zogdila. I told my chiropractor about you, teacher. Oh. And on the September 23rd, I will tell the Phi Medicine department about you at Kaiser. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been teaching a lot of classes through Kaiser Permanente here in Atlanta. I've been teaching classes at Emory here in Atlanta and for Gwinnett County. So yeah, I'm very grateful to work for Kaiser Permanente. It's a great company to work for because they focus on preventative sickness. Superman move, maybe to add more strength. Yeah, absolutely. You remember the Superman move, John. Good for you. So you remember what I told you. Now you just have to practice it. You're welcome, Zagdila. Oh, good. Yeah, those standing stretches can feel really good on the lower back because it basically alleviates tension from the lower back. Because when you're sitting all day, you're basically gravity's pulling everything down. So when you do the fold, it helps release all of that. Also, sedentary life is not healthy. Our bodies are meant to move. So finding little breaks in the day for gentle movement can be really good. Sitting all day long is not healthy for us. But some of us have jobs where we have to do that. So good for you, Zogdila, for prioritizing your health and thinking about ways to get more movement in your day. Back when I had a corporate job and I was working in an office sitting in front of a computer, I would take as many breaks as I could, go to the bathroom, do those spinal rolls and the spinal twists and the forward folding in the bathroom. So Nightbot just shared my yoga YouTube channel. There's a lot of free content on there. And if you're, you gifted a sub? John. All right. Anytime someone subscribes, I do what's called in Tai Chi spontaneous Qigong, dancing in chaos. Thank you, John, for gifting that sub. All right, here we go. Yay! Woohoo! Thank you, John. I hope you enjoy the subscription, Zogdila. But yeah, if you go to Yoga Flow with Kim on YouTube, there's a lot of free content on there as well. Breath work, meditation, healthy recipes, and of course, yoga sequences. So I'm going to try to do these live streams every Tuesday. I was trying to offer them Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I just got a new job. Thursdays I'm going to start teaching at elementary schools in Alpharetta here. I'll be teaching kids yoga and also intro to music. So I'll be teaching songs and dances and rhythms Thursdays. So I won't be able to do the streams on Thursdays anymore. But Tuesdays, every Tuesday, I'm going to try to be very consistent for you guys. Aw, thank you, John. And for all of you who followed the sequence today, Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I'm drinking this to remind you guys, stay hydrated. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate you. No, coffee is not hydrating. Drink water, water, water. Electrolytes, electrolytes, electrolytes. Too much coffee can exhaust your adrenals, so which sequence, John? Oh, the one that I was talking about? Okay, I can do that again. Okay, so anybody watching at home, if you work a desk job, you can, being immobile, what that does is it can weaken your hip flexors and also put a lot of tension on the low back. Oh, wait, the Superman tabletops. Okay, yeah, I can do that one again for you. So, the Superman tabletops. So some people call this bird dog. I'll move my microphone a little closer while I do this. So some people call this bird dog, but you're going to go to tabletop. So stacking your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. And all you're going to do, gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles, you're going to inhale as you reach the right arm forward and the left leg back. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, lower. And just practice a few more like this. Okay, connecting your breath to your movement. What this does is strengthen the back of the core, strengthen the lower back in a gentle way. And then the Superman, and for alleviating tension in the lower back, a child's pose can be really effective. So I would recommend like 5 to 10 rounds of this. And then you can slowly bend the elbows, slowly lower down on your belly. Now for the Superman, reaching your arms forward, your legs back on your belly. All you're going to do is lift everything up but the pelvis. So squeezing the feet together. Now you can either have your arms forward or behind you. It's up to you. But if your arms are forward, maybe press your palms together. Then inhale, lift the shoulders, lift the feet up. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now another thing you can do is kind of float your right arm and your left leg. And then exhale, lower. Then float the left arm and the right leg. Exhale, lower. And alternate like this. Okay? So just make sure you do an even number on both sides. And then just gently kind of sway your hips. Or windshield wiper the heels. Or press your palms underneath your shoulders. And then press back to a child's pose. To open the low back and hips. Deep breaths in. Longer breaths out. So does that all make sense, John? Okay, cool. Oh, thanks, Mopar. So you clipped that for John. Yay. Friends helping friends makes me happy. Yeah, so that can really help with what you're dealing with your back. John. And just make sure you're taking those deep, mindful, conscious breaths. There is one more exercise. What do you mean? An exercise you want to see? Okay. Thanks for following me, Sean Mark. If you want to introduce yourself, Sean, let me know where you are in the world and what brought you here. Thank you for following me, RC Georgia, RCGA 4201. You guys, if you want to introduce yourself and let me know where you are in the world, what brought you to my channel, if you have any health and fitness goals. Oh, thanks, Mopar. Thanks for sharing. So anyone dealing with lower back issues, check out that clip that Mopar nicely made. That can help alleviate low back pain, build strength in the whole core. A lot of times we get lower back pain because we have weak muscles in the core, or an imbalance. We have so much muscles in our shoulders and it's an imbalance. So it's like we have so much muscles up here and then not enough in our core to balance it out. So, but again, back pain can be due to so many different factors. So thank you for clipping that, Mopar. So feel free to check that out, you guys. Yes, and I also offer one-on-one health coaching and yoga for anyone who wants customized sequences for your particular goals. I also coach nutrition, so feel free to click on yogaflowwithkim.online if you'd like to check that out. All my virtual offerings. BRB. Okay. You're also welcome to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Yoga Flow with Kim. I post a lot of free content on there. I think Nightbot just shared my other Instagram. I have two Instagrams. I have one where I post a lot of my art, and then another where I post a lot of yoga and health content. So I think the one Nightbot just shared is my performance art one. But either way, the name is side plank. Okay, so you want me to show you side plank? I can do that. So side plank is good for building strength in the core, especially the obliques. So I'll show you side plank. So there's different variations, just like every pose. So from tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Take a deep breath in, extend your left leg back, and then exhale, rotate the left foot, pressing into the outer edge of the left foot. Left arm reaches high. So this is option one, keeping the right knee lowered, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. So option two, you can float this left leg. This is a variation of side plank. And if you want more of a challenge, create a straight line of energy from your left foot to your right hand. So this is one variation of side plank. Now once you build up strength, try stacking or staggering one foot in front of the other. So this is another variation of side plank. So there's lots of different variations. Another supported side plank is to bring the left leg forward and the right leg back, and you're still floating the hips. But either way, you're stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips, and focus the eyes on the fingertips. And then you want to take a few breaths And whatever you practice on one side, you want to make sure you practice on the other side. So this is side plank, a supported side plank, or staggering or stacking the feet. And some people like to float one leg. So lots of variations. But either way, you want to think of stacking the shoulders, activating the core. Oh, looks like you created another clip. Any questions about that? You can also do side plank on the forearm too. If you have sensitive wrists, you can do it on the forearm. All right, any other requests? Any specific guidance I can help you with? Now's the time to let me know. I only have a few minutes left today to chat. Oh, forearm? All right, let me show you that one. So Mopar, if you want to clip this one, you can also do side plank on the forearm. So just like I did before, only difference is you're going to come down on your forearms. So I would recommend, if you're going to do it on the left forearm, rotate the left forearm parallel to the short edge of the mat. Extend your right leg to the right, and then reach your right arm high. So option one, you can keep this left knee lowered. You're stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. So you're stacking the shoulders on top of each other in one line. Now it helps to focus your eyes on something still. So focus your eyes on the top hand. So this is option one, a supported side plank with the forearm. Or option two, stagger or stack one foot on the other. And then if you want to get fun, maybe try floating one leg up. So that's more advanced. You can also do kind of like a tree pose shape here. And whatever you try on one side, you want to make sure you try on the other so you're balanced. You can also do the variation of supported side plank. So if you're on your right arm, the left foot can be forward, hips are raised. So this is another variation of supported side plank. So lots of options. Questions, comments, concerns? You have another request, John? Thanks for sharing that clip, Mopar. If you want to share it on Discord as well, if you can share it on Discord, that would be great too. Share it on both. Appreciate you so much, Mopar. John, any other questions or any other requests? Let me know if you guys want to see any particular poses. All have been posted to Discord as well. Well, thank you, Mopar. So for those of you watching, if you want to join our Discord, I just shared the link. You're welcome to join the Discord. Oh, you just gave a sub to Seltzy, John. Oh, thank you. All right, anytime someone subscribes, I do a little victory dance, spontaneous qigong, dancing in chaos. So if you guys want to dance with me, woohoo! Yay! Thank you, John. Seltzy, I hope you enjoy the subscription. Any other questions, comments, concerns? I just have a few minutes before I need to take off here, so let me know. Please add side plank to bird dog and Superman, please. So you mean kind of show like a sequence with all of that? Okay, I can do that. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to take you through a little sequence that combines all of that, okay? So, from mountain pose, big breath in, swoop the hands out and up. Then breathe out, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold. Now bend your knees, plant your palms, and then step back to plank. So hips line with shoulders, shoulders over wrists. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your knees. Take the left forearm parallel to the short edge of the mat. Extend your right leg back, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. Float the right hand. And option 1, stay here. Or option 2, stagger or stack your feet. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, rotate back to assisted plank. Transition to side plank on the other side. So deep breath in. Exhale, rotate to your right forearm. Then extend your left leg to the left, to the back. Left arm reaches high. So stacking your shoulders, shoulders back and down. Stay here or stagger or stack your feet. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And then exhale, rotate back to supported plank with the knees lowered. Then take a deep inhale. And exhale, sink the hips to child's pose. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, press yourself up to tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, lower. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw the elbows into the ribs. Slowly lower down to your belly. Reach your right arm, both arms forward, both legs back. Now squeeze your hands and your feet together. Inhale, lift the feet, lift the shoulders, lift the head, lift everything up at the pelvis. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, just lift the left leg and the right arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, just lift the left leg and the right arm. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, switch. Right leg, left arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press your palms into your shoulders. Press up to assisted plank. Then exhale, sink your hips to your heels, child's pose. Deep breath in. Long breath out. So practice that same sequence multiple times. If you really want to build strength in the core and alleviate tension in the lower back. So I kind of stitched all those poses together for you, John. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Thank you so much, Mopar, for clipping that together. So you guys at home, if you practice that and you have any additional questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you, John. Yeah, I hope those practices work for you. So if you do that little sequence I just showed you, Try it 3 times in a row. And always ending in child's pose or coming back to a forward fold can help alleviate any tension in the low back. Okay, so Mopar clipped it into 2 parts. That works too. So you can watch both those parts. All right, any final questions? I have to take off. I'm doing a film shoot today, and then I'm teaching 2 classes, and then I have to do a film shoot. So I have to kind of review all my lines, get ready for everything. Any further questions, final comments, concerns? I'll be back next Tuesday at the same time, so I hope to see you guys there. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, Yoga Flow with Kim. There's free content there, and also my YouTube, Yoga Flow with Kim. There's a lot of free content there. Oh, hi, Unsolved Mystery. I was about to take off. Thanks for saying hi, Unsolved Mystery. You're welcome, John. Who should I raid today, you guys? You're welcome, Zagdila. Nice to connect with you this way, Zagdila. Who should I raid? Celtsy? All right, I'll raid Celtsy today. It was a pleasure chatting with you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope some of the content I shared today was helpful. Thank you for saying hello, Unsolved Mystery. Nice to say hi. I hope you're doing well with all your unsolved mysteries. All right, I hope you guys take care. Feel free to reach out to me on Discord. And I will be back next Tuesday at the same time, 12 p.m. Atlanta, Georgia time. You're welcome, Mopar. Thank you, Mopar. Great to see you, John, Mopar. And nice to chat with you, Zagdila. Take care, everybody.